Hey there YouTube, That's here and I'm coming at you with part 4 of my Yu tutorial. In this game, I think I'm going to be showcasing the first game where I actually use my really good team I finished the tier with. It has a couple Pokemon that aren't Yu, but you know, it's still fine. The Pokemon in it are great, and they work well for me. So, this first game, we're going to be playing against testing what team guy, this person, I don't know, he's playing Stall. I'm always fine against Stall. Looking at his team, we see a bunch of things that are weak against flying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, these two are clumped together. I don't know why he would organize his team preview that way. But looking at the team, I think it's going to be either Mindshao, Hitmontop, or Empoleon lead. So I took a little bit of a gamble this game, and I decided to go Togekiss. Even though Channeler would have been a great option against Mindshao and could have taunted Empoleon. I also could have went Mew, just to taunt, because his whole team's like Stall. But I took a risk going with my Choice Scarf Togekiss first, really hoping to catch the Mindshao out. And it didn't work. Whatever, I'll just switch. Go into my Heracross to eat the Stealth Rocks, but he goes for a Hydro Pump. So, luckily for me, he misses, but it happens, you know, especially if we're going Hydro. He decides to swap into his Hitmontop to get the Intimidate on my Heracross. Right, yeah, he intimidated me. So, it needs close combat for like nothing, and I see a lefty's proc. I know it's full wall. I don't have anything to worry about. I'm just going to switch out. Into my Mew to eat the potential fighting attack or rock attack. I don't really know what's coming out. And it's a Toxic. And so my Synchronize is going to Toxic him back. And I'll always trade stuff like that with my Mew. All my Mew really needs to do is set up Stealth Rocks and keep them taunted. So I'm fine doing that all day. He's going to withdraw and go into his Umbreon. And on that swap, I'm going to pop my Stealth Rocks. Don't really need Stealth Rocks that much. I'm not really a big fan of Stealth Rocks, but you know, and if it's free like this situation, I'll take it. And I'm going to stay in one turn and taunt because I don't want any heal bells or wishes going off, and I see a heal bell right there. So I get like a couple turns of toxic damage done, and I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to send out my Suicune so I can start setting up on the Umbreon because it's completely free. And I eat a foul play when I swap in. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm going to make it super fast speed because I can. Alright, not yet. Actually, I'm going to take my Suicune back and go to Chandelure, expecting to swap into the Amoonguss, which totally happened. It was really awesome. And now he's pretty much forced to switch again. So pretty much I got a free swap into my Chandelure, which was really awesome. And it's a completely free damage on to his Umbreon. I use Flamethrower now instead of Fire Blast just because I really don't like missing. If I had Fire Blast, I could have possibly went for the 2-shot with Stealth Rocks damage, but it's cool. I'll Flamethrower him once, I'll taunt him, so I know he can't Heal Bell or Toxic me, and then I'll just switch back out to my Suicune. That's the plan. Alright, so Channeler's gonna come back. Suicune's gonna go out. And he's gonna pop the foul play. Now make it fast. This is the part where I just set up. As you can see, he's gonna withdraw, go out to his Amoonguss. I don't really care about Amoonguss, I'm just gonna Calm Mind. Amoonguss is a really good Pokemon, but not against a team that has like Sleep Talk. So I'm gonna pop another Calm Mind. He's gonna use Spore. From here on out, I'm just gonna use Sleep Talk. There's not gonna be that much he can really do to stop me because he doesn't know I have it. He's gonna go into his Empoleon. On the swap, he sees I have Sleep Talk, Calm Mind. So yeah, I mean, it sucks I'm not getting any Scalds, and I really hope that like he wouldn't roar me, but it's cool he doesn't have it. He's going back onto his Umbreon. I wake up that turn, use Sleep Talk, it fails, and I'll slow back down. And I wake up and just use Scald, hit for like 30%. I don't get a burn, but I don't need it. And he pops a Wish. So since he's just gonna like pop Wish, I'm probably just gonna go back to Calm Minding. I can get my ×4, no big deal. He's gonna pop a free heal, but I'll get his Wish off. I still don't really care. He can't do anything to me. And pretty much one more. He's gonna go for a foul play. It does no damage at all. He's gonna withdraw, go into Mind Shout, probably just trying to get some damage on before he gets swept. Alright, High Jump Kick does 50% with a Life Orb, not that much. And I'll finish off the Mind Shout. And this is where he forfeited. So that was game 1. This is complete game, utter complete game. First Pokemon, first blood at 20 turns in, full max out Suicune, and that's game. Alright, game 2. Reset, please. Alright, cool. So you saw I led with Chandelier. This guy like was really BM. Like I know you can't read the chat, but I was like GLHF, like good luck, have fun, like I always do. And he was just like cussing me out in chat. So I don't know what was up with that. But he's running Sunny Day. I don't see any hazard. But I really think he would lead with Victini, because that's his only real lead. Because Victini gets like strong V creates, and he's usually scarfed, and he also gets U-turn. So that's pretty much the only reason why I think would be the lead. Arcanine could also be the lead in the front. Some people do that, and they like to set up the Sunny Day, and he would be the Sunny Day user. So I acted like it would be Victini or Arcanine. You know, it didn't really matter to me what was going on. I was just playing the ladder. So I lead with my Chandelier. Smart choice. And he's going to lead with his Victini, which I figured. So I decided to scout to see if he has Scarf, because I'm faster if he doesn't. Depending on how he's built. And he decides to U-turns into Snorlax, breaks my sash, and I Shadow Ball a Snorlax. So right off the bat, I'm incredibly behind. You see his Snorlax pops a Pursuit. I decided to stay in and go for the taunt, just because it was so obvious he had Pursuit, because he went right to it. Luckily, I get the burn with my Flamethrower, so that's awesome. I'll take it. And from here, like, there's no reason to switch, because Pursuit would just kill. So I'm just going to stay in, keep the taunt on him so he can't rest, and just Flamethrower him out. Alright, so I think taunt goes away. My last turn, I'm just going to throw up another taunt. And that's going to be all she wrote for my Chandelier. It sucks he's going to be gone in a team where my opponent has 2 fire types. But it's no big deal, I really don't care. I rarely use Chandelier for its ability. So I'm going to go into Chinchino, and I'm just going to go for Tail Slaps. They do about 10% each, and I have a King's Rock. My ability is what lets it hit 5 times. At Skill Link, any move like Pin Missile or Tail Slap or Rock Blast automatically hit 5 times. It's a really good ability. So he's going to send his Victini out for the revenge kill, and if he creates me, and the reason why I stayed in was because I wanted his stats to drop, so I could send out something else, and I wanted to scout the Scarf. I'm faster if he was banded, I'm faster if he's anything else, sashed. So that's why I decided to stay in, because I would kill him. I think it was really worth the trade. So I sent in my Choice Scarf Togekiss, which is now faster than the Victini because he had a speed drop. And I don't get the flinch with my first Air Slash. But the second one will most definitely kill. He knows that he decides to switch out. And he decides to go into the Special Wall Cresselia. So right here, I could switch, but I'd rather not. I'm just going to pretty much stay in and try and Air Slash flinch him down. Does about 24% each time, 20 to 24. And it looks like it's working so far. Alright, he's 8%, we're both at 8%, and I need one more, and I get it. So, yeah, pretty cheesy, but it's cool. So I'm going to save my Togekiss, so I can, if he V-creates something, I can send out my Togekiss, and just get free Air Slashes again. He knows this, that's why he doesn't V-create, he goes for a U-turn. It sucks I swapped to my Mew to eat the super effective attack, but you know it happens. He's going to go to his Arcanine. And this is where the game starts to pretty much change to a completely different game, because now he pretty much is using his Sunny Day part of the team. It's no big deal, like I saw this coming. He's gonna pop Sunny Day, I'm gonna get rocks off, that's very important. And I'm pretty much just gonna make this super fast, because my Mew's pretty much just kind of try to wall stuff out. He's gonna pop a Fire Blast, I see that it's special attacker and not physical, that's very important, and I get my Lodic out. So I don't really know, I don't think my Lodic can really do any damage to me. I mean, Hidden Power, I don't know what Hidden Power it is, it's probably Fire, because he's using Sun, but it only has 20%. So it's like pre-setup, pre-back up to full for me. I'll take whatever I can get. And he knows that's who he's going to switch. So Arcanine takes big Stealth Rocks damage. And I go back up full with a couple Soft Boiled. And his Sunny Day runs out, so he's probably going to have to put that back up. So Sunny Day comes back out. I get another Dragon Tail. Loda comes back out. See, we're playing this game again. He's going to withdraw again, go out to Lilligant. On the swap to Lilligant, I taunt. Just because I can. Lilligant's going to try and just Giga Drain and it's Life Orb, but like they're hitting like a truck. But it's whatever, like Mew at this point has already done everything it can. I scouted out a bunch of movesets, I scouted out a bunch of items, I've made a bunch of things take Stealth Rocks damage, used not to win the game. It's the scout items. That's the biggest, most important part of using this Pokemon, is to scout their items, scout their EVs, scout their moveset. He obviously can't kill me, and it's cool that we're both okay with that. Like I don't need to push my lead. And I'm pretty much, in my opinion, Mew's like a liability for me right now, because I don't want to get set up on. I know it's hard thinking I would get set up on with Dragon Tail, but if he had something with Substitute, it'd be very easy for me to get set up on. So right now, I'm just going to let Mew die. Like, it did everything I could possibly ask it to do, and I even eat the crit Fire Blast, so it's cool. Alright, Heracross is going to come back out to finish off Arcanine. He's going to swap to Victini, take huge Stealth Rocks damage, and Close Combat Crit's going to finish it off, but I know I didn't need it, and even if I did, I'm sashed. So I could just kill him next round. And I get a Moxie proc. And his Arcanine's going to come out. It's going to get the Intimi on me. And I'm fine with that. Close combat, you're only at 50%, so like, skill killed you there. And I get my Moxie proc back. Alright, there it is. So he has 2 Pokemon left, Milotic and Lilligant. Milotic is at 71%, and I got a +1 attack boost. So I'm like, I'll close combat, I have a sash anyways. There's the close combat, doesn't kill, no big deal. But my stats are like the lowest they can go. HP fire, said it was super effective. Didn't kill, so grats, Milotic, you're the best. Another close combat's gonna finish it off. I get my ×2 attack from my Moxie proc, and all was left was Ligant. So, make your last stand, Lilligant. Yeah, I didn't even really use Suicune once this game, I didn't even send it out. So that's really good to show that I don't need to send stuff out just to win. Like, you think Suicune would do pretty well against the all-fire team too. But, whatever. So, I won this game, and this guy was super salty about it. Now let's go to the last game I have for today. Dang it. Here we go. So you see he leads with Porygon right off the bat. Porygon 2 has Evilite. It's one of the most hardest to kill balls in the game. What the heck? Here we go. One of the most hardest kill balls in the game with Porygon 2. Pretty much you gotta get rid of its Evilite. Looking at his team, I would think Porygon 2 would be the lead because that's very common, especially because it's in the front. Nidoking could be an even commoner lead. I guess that's a word, commoner. Because it gets Toxic Spikes, which is huge in this tier, and Mineshadow because it gets Fake Out U-Turn. So those are all really common leads. All of them, I feel very confident fighting with Chandelure. So I think that's what I lead with. If I don't, I'm being awkward. No, I lead with Chinchino here. I lead with Chinchino here, because I must have thought that he was leading with something else. Whatever. I go for the Tail Slap, right? So they're doing about 6%. I get a crit one time for 15. And since I have the King's Rock on, people usually expect this guy to be sashed. It gets a flinch, because I'm hitting 5 times. The chance to flinch is huge. So since I'm significantly ahead in my opinion, I go for a knockoff to get rid of his Evilite. I eat a Tri-Attack for huge damage because he has that download proc. And yeah, he's going to switch because he doesn't want to die. He's going to go into his Nidoqueen, and I'm going for a Tail Slap. And I really hope Nidoqueen's Poison Point does not hit me. I'm pretty sure that's why he switched to it. But yeah, Nidoqueen takes huge damage from that Tail Slap. It's going to be a pretty much swap in 2-shot. So right now I feel like I'm significantly ahead. I've killed pretty much the hazard user, and that all my sashes are safe. So that's great. Mineshado's going to come in. I don't really want to eat Fake Out, so I'm going to withdraw. And I'm going to go out into my Chandelure to eat the Fake Out. And he doesn't Fake Out. He goes for a U-turn, which is smart, because he probably really expected me to go to Chandelure. And he didn't know I was sashed, but yeah, I broke my sash there. So that was a good play by him. He goes into his Kingdra, even better play. And I pretty much have to fodder my Chandelure here. I'm going to taunt so we can't use any setup moves, like the Kingdras always do. There's the Dragon Dance, 100% expected. I'm going to Shadow Ball just because I can get damage on it. And I'm just going to eat the wolf. I pretty much wanted to scout physical or special, while still being aggressive at the same time. Sure, I could have went to Suicune, but if he popped like a Choice Specs Dragon Pulse on me, or even a Draco, I could potentially die from that. So I'd rather fodder my Chandelure and do big damage. And since I know I'm faster than him with my Chinchino, I send that back out, and he's going to go into his Xatu. So he's going to just swap it on the Tail Slap. And it's the same thing that happened with Nidoqueen here. Pretty much it's going to be a clean 2-shot. Even if it wasn't, I'm fully confident that my King's Rock would activate. Always play acting confident like that. You should expect things like that to happen. If you don't expect them to happen, don't put items like that on your Pokemon. So, that's just the way I see that stuff. He's going to go into Mind Show. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Fake Out. He would have used it already, but I'm not going to be too sure. Like, I'm not going to, what is it? I'm just going to go into my Suicune, and I see Aerial Ace, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's up with this guy. Where's his Fake Out? Just use the freaking Fake Out. Because, like, he keeps sending Mind Show out to fight my Chinchino. Chinchino's way faster than Mind Show. So I don't know what that's about. He's going to go out to his Porygon. He's going to get a download proc. Luckily on the swap, I Scald and get a burn. Very lucky for me. And that's pretty much poor Porygon. He's out. I'm pretty sure that Porygon had a lot of investment in special attack though. Even though it had a download proc, that first tri-attack hit hard. So Kingdra's going to come out. And this sucks that I killed the Porygon, I guess. I guess it's like a double-edged sword, because I really want to kill Porygon, but now Kingdra gets a free setup. So, there's the Dragon Dance. And, yeah, Chinchino's not going to be faster than Kingdra with a Dragon Dance. It's almost faster depending on his build. That's why I went to Chinchino, who might have been faster. But I know he's probably just full attack, full special attack now. Or, sorry, full attack, full speed. Like that. Alright, so I pretty much can send out anything I want here. I'm going to choose to go to Heracross because I have the Focus Sash counter. And luckily he goes for Outrage and not Waterfall. Because I don't really want to get flinched by Waterfall. It happens all the time. And I don't want to pop counter because Kingdras are famous for using Substitute. This would be a good position to use Substitute in as well. So, it's cool. I'll just close combat kill it, get my Moxie proc. He's going to send out Mind Show. Since I know that you don't have Fake Out, stupid Mind Show. Like, I didn't even switch. Like, I'm done with his Mind Show. I'm just going to finish the game off with my Togekiss. There's the Togekiss. Make this a little bit faster. He's going to swap into his Houndoom because he doesn't want to need the Air Slash. And he didn't know I was Scarfed either, so second Air Slash finished him off before he could even make a move. This is where I realized that his Mind Show was Scarfed the whole time. That's why I didn't have Fake Out. Scarf Mind Show, because it went faster than my Togekiss did. But this guy had a pretty high rating, so he had a very awkward team, but I'm not going to call it bad. He made a couple poor decisions, but he was fighting against, like, Chinchino's not even anywhere near this tier. It's 2 tiers under this, so it's not, I don't really blame people for misplaying against Pokemon like that. Alright, so that was 3 games. I think that's all I'm going to play today. I'll try and upload the rest of the games I have this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. Leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.